Okay, so last night I was going to have a feed with my son and my wife. We were waiting in queue in the drive-through. See all the bunch of workers jumping out the window screaming. So I was thinking, okay, I'll hop out. I told my wife to drive over to the other side, and me and the fellow in front of me hopped out of the car. I walked over to the front of the KFC. I saw one of the staff workers. She walked past me, and I asked her, "Oh, what's happening?" She's like, "Oh, he's got a knife." And so in my head, I was thinking, how am I gonna disarm this guy? Am I gonna, So I was thinking, okay, so lucky. In my mind, I was like, okay, it's not a gun. That's all right. So I went. When I got there, there was already like 4 to 5 blokes already in there. With 2 were holding golf clubs, trying to be Tiger Woods, So and they were screaming, a lot of screaming. I saw there was another worker inside with the man who had the knife, the robber. He was screaming out. The boys were telling him, just come out through the door. He was like, no, blah, blah, blah. I think he was kind of scared, just because he saw how much of us were there. And that's when I pulled out my phone. So I was like reporting live here, KFC Marsden, on Instagram. And then, what you call it? So he decided to come out. He decided to come out through the door. That's when I turned around, I walked out, I said, oh, okay, he's coming out. By the time I looked back, he was sleeping. He was on the floor. So I don't know what happened in that little gap. If he got tackled or, So me and the guy that hopped out from the drive-through, we went out, turned him over to the side. The other bloke was trying to wake him up. I got the chair for him so he could sit up. He was still sleeping. I said, "Oh, get some water." I could have got me I got fizzy, I was like, "Oh, I want to get some fizzy." But then I was like, "Oh, no, so I could get some water." He said, no. By the time I said, "Get some water," 2 coppers came in, saw him on the ground, said, is this the offender? Is this the offender? And I was like, "Yes, that's the offender. What do you think?" He's like, okay. And then I moved the chair away. I went and sat down, videoed a little bit. Then we went over to KFC Middlebrook. So shout out to Middlebrook KFC. Everyone went there after because it was packed as after. And they were like, so I told him, "Hey, look, there was a robbery over in Marsden." So yeah, that's pretty much the story.
And what's going through your mind, mate, when this is all happening? What's going through your head?
I was pretty calm, so I've kind of been in situations like this when it's real stressful. I try to keep my composure, just keep calm. I wanted to know what sort of weapons was involved, how many people. So there was only one man. So I was thinking, when I got there to the scene, I was like, there's already heaps of blokes there. So I was like, there's a few Islanders, a few Bogans. So I was like, so I just let them handle it. So I was like, it's a good time to get my phone out. I just recorded. So I was like, yeah. And then at that time in my mind, my stomach was rumbling, man. I was hungry. So KFC Marsden, shout us some vouchers. I want some vouchers, man.
So you didn't see anyone actually hit? Was anyone hit with the golf club? You're not too sure what happened?
He didn't get hit with golf club. I can say that. He didn't get hit with golf club. But I turned around and I think they're just like kind of peeling off him, kind of like a tackle, like a ruck. When you get off someone, then when they peeled off, I saw he was on the ground. I was like, oh, damn. Well, I could see it coming, but I could have went another way. Could have went a better way. Yeah, I don't. It was sad because I think he was just hungry. He was saying like he was struggling, but the other guys were like, yeah, well, we're all in the same situation. We're all struggling, blah blah blah. And he was like, yeah, okay, we just come out. And I think the cops found a knife in his pocket. So it could have been 2 different ways. Someone could have got stabbed, or he's gone to sleep, and that was the result. Went to sleep.
And how about the young people behind the counter?
So I heard. I don't know. I saw some comments that a worker got held up on his throat with a knife. So I wasn't there from the beginning. I got there kind of halfway when he was already behind the counter. But from what I saw, all the workers were jumping out the window because when you get to the checkout, you get to pay. Everyone was like screaming like, "Oh!" And we're like, "Hey, I thought someone was getting in trouble," until the worker hopped out the window. So I was like, "I knew, okay, something's happening." Because then I saw some people on the front. Everyone was out. Everyone evacuated. Only the macho men were in there. So yeah, and I was one of them. So yeah, I guess everyone's view in Logan as a whole, it's common. So yeah, so I wasn't surprised that happened, but I was surprised that I was there at the time. But I don't go to KFC often. I go to the salad bar. So I was like, oh, but I was so buzzing to be there at the same time as that. So I was like, oh, I always wanted to be in a situation where something's going on, you know. But yeah, I wish it could have been a better way, where the cops came and he was conscious and just sitting there, because you don't want anyone getting hurt or anything.
What did the police say when they arrived? Were they?
There was just heaps of them. There was like four cars, I think, 4 or 5 cars, just came and just looked at me. Just, I was like, oh no, that's not me. They tackled me, bro. They're like, is this the offender? Pointing to the ground. Yes, that's the offender. And it's like, okay. And then one was on the knee, like kind of, you know, like, but he was already out, man. So, but I guess got to do what you got to do. And yeah.
You got a story to tell the relatives when you get to New Zealand, yeah?
Yeah, I got a story to tell. Probably over some KFC. And tell them, oh, you know, there was a guy trying to rob someone for this. So yeah.